I'm messing up. What up? What up? What up, 1K gang? It's your boy Bart. Bart Lost in 1K. Back again with another banger video. Every video is a banger video, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend, and leave a friend. Y'all see my hair is on fleek. Stay safe. We're on the road to 3K subs. Not sure where we at today, but I think we like in the middle. I think we like 500 subs away or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations, pat on the back to me for that, and pat on the back for y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, I wouldn't have no subs. But we on the road to 3K, and we're just gonna keep going up from there. I am thinking about, you know what I'm saying, going to get a mid delete, but that's, you know what I'm saying, I gotta see how I'm gonna do it because I want to get a mid delete and header, so I'm trying to see what all I need for that. You know what I'm saying? But that's another video for another day. You know what I'm saying? When I actually get the stuff. But I'm in between. I'm indecisive on getting the mid delete, headers, and probably take the cats off. The cats got to come off your headers. Let me know, cause I don't know. But I'm thinking about getting that, and thinking about doing an X pipe. You know what I'm saying? Exhaust system. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about none of that stuff. I gotta look it up, but it just came in my head off the back. But yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Make sure you watch the whole video. Don't skip the ads. Make sure you sub and hit the notification bell and put it on all. That way, you know what I'm saying, you don't miss a video, don't miss a beat. Today is a hot day, but it's not really the sunniest. And we're gonna just step outside for a second, and I'm gonna rap with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk, and yeah, man, I ain't thinking nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too spectacular this video. We just, you know what I'm saying, just grinding, man. Every day we're gonna just grind. But we'll turn y'all back on in a minute. Oh, one more thing before I go. I'm thinking about doing. I forgot to. Are we on the subject? I forgot to say what kind of exhaust system I was trying to do. But I'm thinking about doing a boiler attacker, if that's how you pronounce it. I seen them online listed for like $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if that's a good price or not. You know what I'm saying? Or where I can get it from cheaper. But or if that is the cheapest. So you know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I haven't really looked into them. I only looked on Summit. So you know what I'm saying? And I think it was like about that, a ballpark about that. But you know what I'm saying? I think about getting one of those. And do you gotta tune it after you get that, or what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I did the mid muffler delete, so I'm real indecisive on that. You know what I'm saying? Just comment down below if that's, you know what I'm saying, good enough. Is it gonna make it louder? Cause I never heard one with headers or attacker with an exhaust system. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just, before I press the button on anything, I'm really trying to figure that out, and trying to see where I should go with it. I don't want to be wasting no money. That's, you know what I'm saying, unnecessary money to be wasting. And but yeah, so with that exhaust system and the cat back, you know what I'm saying, I think it comes with a cat back. I don't know, but just give me some ideas on who I can get to tune it. You know, so we're gonna break the warranty, but I don't care, man. You know, so I'm keeping the car anyway. I might keep the car. So let me know, like, you know what I'm saying, if it's required to be tuned or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that works with when you put headers and get the, you know what I'm saying, adjusting components on the motor. You know what I'm saying? It's ain't nothing but a bolt on, but you know what I'm saying, I think it'll run a little lean. You know what I'm saying? I know if you take the cats off, you gotta get a tune in order to get that light off, or I think it's a way to bypass it without getting a tune. You know what I'm saying? My boy JD, he didn't get his tune, but he also had his cats missing. This was a couple years ago, but he also had his cats missing. And hold on, man, y'all gonna bless me? I'll wait. My bad, man. But yeah, he got his cats missing, but he didn't have to get it tuned. Like his check engine light, he bypassed it on, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what he used, but he got a little trick to use to bypass it, so you don't have to tune it. But I'm not sure how, you know, so I gotta ask him again. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the exhaust system, I want to do the exhaust, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know if it's really worth it, or is it better with just the mids cut and putting that little vibrant piece on there, because last time I did it, you know what I'm saying, it been my last 2 times I cut them, they've been good. You know, I had that drone, but you know what I'm saying, that don't always work like that. You know what I'm saying, that drone noise, you know what I'm saying, I haven't really got it yet, but you know what I'm saying, I don't know if I'm gonna eventually get it, you know what I'm saying, after this time I do it. You know what I'm saying, it's always a hit or miss, but yeah, man, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, touching bases on that. You know what I'm saying, I got a little slight surprise for y'all, man. Like, it's gonna come soon. You know what I'm saying, we put our mind to it and we accomplish every goal. You know what I'm saying, you put your mind to it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying, and that's just where we at with it, man. I really wanna, you know what I'm saying, really just wanna tell y'all what it is, but you know what I'm saying, I don't wanna toot my own horn too early, or you know what I'm saying, we're gonna manifest it. You know what I'm saying, I already been saying it off camera, but you know what I'm saying, I hate to say something that we're gonna do something on camera and we don't do it. You know what I'm saying, that'll be capping to me, but I understand I ain't no capper, so yeah, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna say we're gonna do something and not do it, but yeah, we're gonna manifest it off camera and hopefully it come true. You know what I'm saying, it's really just what you put your mind to, man. Like, yeah, we gonna I'm gonna give y'all a hint. You know what I'm saying, we definitely upgrade to, you know what I'm saying, that's it, we just upgrading to, we leave it at to, but stay tuned, man. About to get ready and go outside. I'm gonna sit outside and talk with y'all. We might go somewhere, we might not. You know what I'm saying, we might run to my mama's, might not, might run to the car wash, might not. You know what I'm saying, just stay tuned, man.
7 hours later.
Okay, gang, I actually lied to y'all, man. It is not warm outside. It was warm a little bit earlier, but I guess I missed all of that. I'm freezing. I'm so cold. I can't do it. But what I did do, I went by my mom's house. You know what I'm saying, and they was pretty much over there just barbecuing, and you know what I'm saying, they immune to the cold, so they can take that cold stuff, man. I can't take the cold, man. I lost a lot of blood. My defense, I lost a lot of blood, even though I already had been, you know what I'm saying, not a cold person, or whatever the heck, you know what I'm saying, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. I never wasn't a fan of the cold, period. So they can sit out there and barbecue. You know what I'm saying, I'm about to get ready and run back over there. So I've been home for about 2 or 3 hours now. And first of all, I went over there the first time. I talked to my cousin about LS swapping my Chevy, and we're gonna push the green light on that. I'm currently looking for a 6.2, and I'm gonna put the 6.2 in there, redo the rear end, and you know what I'm saying, change the transmission to a 700R or something like that. You know, I'm pretty comfortable with the 700R, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it fuel injected, and you know, it ain't gonna be set up to race. It's just gonna be set up, you know what I'm saying, just to really, you know what I'm saying, get a good ride, get good gas mileage in the car, because I don't drive because, you know what I'm saying, it's carbureted, so I be having a hard time out of the carburetor because I don't know how to adjust the carburetor, and you gotta adjust them things, you know what I'm saying, and that stuff just too much of a headache. So I'd rather go new school, LS swap, LS3, and you know what I'm saying, my next car I build though is for sure gonna be a 2-door. I don't really know if it's gonna be a Mini or a Regal yet, but it's definitely gonna be one of them two. It's gonna be a LS. It's gonna be supercharged. But as far as the LS, as far as what's going on right now today, I'm definitely gonna change the rims on the Chevy. I'm definitely gonna get the paint either repainted or get that same paint touched up, like another wet sand and buff, even though that paint really needs some work, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't to my likings. It was done years ago and it's holding up. It shine like a mug, but it just ain't glass no more. But you know what I'm saying, I think a part of that is it need to be wet sand and buffed again. But other than that, man, but yeah, man, just as far as the motor go, I decided to go with a 6.2, and I decided to go with a 6.2 over the 5.3, even though it's cheaper to do a 5.3, because we're getting a junkyard motor, number one, so that's why I'm saying it'd be cheaper. But if I get it out of a truck, out of an old Denali or something like that, you know what I'm saying, I get it with the everything that I need to run it, and besides the wire harness and a couple more things, you know, a couple little things, but it come with everything that I need complete. And if I was to scrap the truck, like part it out, I guess, you know what I'm saying, I'll get most of my money back, if not all my money back that I spent on the truck in the first place. Because, you know what I'm saying, if I get a wreck truck, you know what I'm saying, which I'm banking on, a wreck truck, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't pay no more than $2,000 or $3,000 for it in the first place. So I'm banking on that, and I'm gonna part it out, and you know, them parts are expensive, so I'll part it out, and I'm gonna use that money to buy my new parts that I want to do to the motor. I already got my exhaust, so that ain't really a problem, you know what I'm saying. And it is true duals, so it's straight pipe. It ain't straight pipe, but it is straight pipe, but it got mufflers on it, so technically it ain't straight pipe. But even though it is straight pipe, you know what I'm saying, because it's two individual pipes that just ran, and they 3 inches or 3.5 inches ran all the way to the muffler, so I gotta change the muffler out. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I gotta change the mufflers out, period, to get that sound that I want. You know, so I think I'm gonna go with some 40s or something on there. But yeah, as far as what I was talking about, I think I'm banking on getting a tow-up truck out the junkyard that got the motor still in it, and just taking that and using all the things off of that, and because it's like little stuff that you can use, you know what I'm saying, like the computer, the gas pedal, and stuff like that. So hold on, gang, my bad, gang. My camera was getting ready to cut off, but where was I at, man? But yeah, man, I'm banking on getting I don't know if I already said this already. I'm banking on getting a truck with it already put together. That way we can use the computer that's in there, and the transmission. I don't know if I would want that transmission, but we'll look into it more, you know what I'm saying, when I actually get it, you know what I'm saying, and break it down. And even before I get it, when I just break it down, just to overall see where I'm working with, you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna pull that out, pull the motor mount. No, I don't need the motor mounts. I'm tripping, man. I'm talking about the motor mounts. I got my own motor mounts, but I keep losing my train of thought. But we're gonna pull it out, clean it up, degrease it, probably paint it, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna change. What we gonna change? Probably gonna change the intake. I don't know, to a car intake, I should say. You know what I'm saying, like just a lower rise intake. You know what I'm saying? You get the same power out of both of them, but I want to make it look pretty nice since I already ain't spending much or nothing on it. So at least I can do is make it look, you know what I'm saying, up the part. But other than that, man, that's just the game plan for the Chevy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna speak it too early, you know what I'm saying, because we ain't gonna get into it until I actually can find one and get the time to get somebody to do the work for me, because I can't do the work by myself. So still waiting on I'm still waiting on my people's shop to get cleared up so they can do the LS, but LS swap in my old school. But basically, man, it's a pretty good build, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty confident in, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna keep consistent content going on the channel, which means, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna help even more with the videos posted daily, even though we probably ain't gonna get no daily stuff done out of it because it's gonna be in the shop and they gonna work on it on their time. But you know what I'm saying, it's another project that I can keep y'all up to date on, at least. You know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, it's good content. It's like I plan on after down the line, you know what I'm saying, I plan on switching the cam out, switching the heads out, and that's a video. That's another content video. Supercharging it or either pro charging it. I'm still debating on which one of those. That's another video. And gotta do the rear end. That's another video. You gotta change the transmission. That's another video. But you know what I'm saying, see what I mean? Just putting on. I'm really putting y'all on game right now. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to drag it out. You know what I'm saying? And get all. You know what I'm saying? Get all the bells and whistles out of it. I don't even know if that term go in that sentence that I just said, but if it did, if it didn't, it didn't, it didn't. But
2 hours later.
1K gang. I apologize, man. I got sidetracked on this doggone game. So I got sidetracked on the game, and besides that, man, it just like it's too cold to be running in and out. So I'm going ahead and we're gonna end this right here with this one. We're gonna pick up tomorrow. We're gonna finish the video tomorrow. But as far as today, man, I just gave y'all a little update on, you know what I'm saying, what my new future plans is, and where we going from here. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Man, we on the road to 3K subs. And yeah, man, that's about it. Stay tuned for more. Tell a friend, bring a friend, and leave a friend. Boy Bart lost 1K, and I'm out.